Good morning, St. Peter's. We continue in a life of faith, the life of testing, of being tested. In verse 17, it talks about Abraham being tested. By faith, Abraham, when he was tested, offered up Isaac. He did this by faith. He did this by trust in God. Why? Because it continues to tell us. He received the promises, and yet he was offering his one and only son, the one to whom it had been said, your offspring will be called Isaac. There was a major dilemma here. On the one hand, he was told that the promise to him was that he would have many, many descendants, as numerous as the stars in the sky. And this is a man advanced in age, his one and only son. From him will come the many, many descendants. He was told that this is the promise of God. And yet on the other hand, he was told to offer up this son. A huge dilemma. And yet how does he respond? Well, he trusts and has faith that God can do anything. Listen to verse 19. He considered God to be able even to raise someone from the dead. Abraham has a big view of God, a huge view of God and of trust in him. This is what faith is, to walk by faith, is to have a larger view of God than of yourself, and an even larger view of God than of the problem. There can be things in life that seem insurmountable, areas of life where we are tested, things that seem immovable and impossible to get through. But here, Abraham continues to trust God and reasons that, well, God can do something through this. When we're being tested, when something comes along in life, too often we think, well, it's either something we've got to do on our own and get through ourselves on our own effort, or it's something that we need to just ignore. Well, this is showing us that testing actually does come from God, and it's actually part of all his plan. It's not removed from his will at all. It's all part of his test, and sometimes it's a matter of walking through it and continuing to trust in him. Continue to trust in the one who is bigger than all our problems, bigger than all our circumstances, the one who is greater than all, greater than our power to solve things. And this is Abraham, and this is what it is to walk by faith and trust. It's a daily thing. And tomorrow we'll see, who will we see? Tomorrow we'll see Joseph. See you then.